Hey everybody, we are up at Brainerd International Raceway today to do some photography of a very special car. My buddy Alex Sajati is going to be driving a Cayman GT4 Clubsport MR for a Porsche invite-only sort of event to give some people a taste of what the new Clubsport is all about. And it's going to be really fun. We're here to kind of shoot the whole thing and have some fun and hang out with the crew. And of course, I'll give you a quick walk around of that in a second. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. Let's check it out. So what we're looking at here is a 2020 Porsche, sorry, 718, Porsche, 2020 Porsche 718 Cayman GT4 Clubsport. It's a mouthful, but there it is. It is a Porsche that is built by Porsche Motorsport North America for racing. It's not a road legal car, and it's based on the Cayman, obviously the road car, and shares a lot of components, but there's also a lot of components that are not on the street cars. So let me walk you through it a little bit. Obviously starting here, this is like your rain light. That's a pretty cool feature in the rain. That light will bleep at you in the rain and show for safety for cars behind. Clubsport, cool sticker, really neat. Obviously you get this huge carbon wing, which is really, really cool. It's adjustable as well. You got a whole different hatch here that is like, it's not mechanically operated, it's pin closed like that instead. Obviously you can see the whole roll cage and the stripped out interior. So this is a race car. There's nothing there that doesn't have to be there. Moving around the side, these wheels are ultra lightweight, cool. I think they're magnesium wheels. I don't know that for sure, but I believe they are. Ultra lightweight. And then looking inside, we had the wheels off just a second ago, but the brakes on this thing are massive, and these are the rears even. They look like significantly bigger than the front brakes on my Cayman, which is just, I mean, mine aren't the biggest, but it's still crazy to see much bigger discs in the rear. Ultra powerful brakes. Move around. We've got these plastic windows for lightweight. Of course, no anything here. No sound system, no wind down windows, just a carbon door. It's super, super lightweight. Just feels like paper. It's pretty awesome. So underneath the hood is pretty cool because you can see like the air jack system for the front. There's also two in the back on the sides. This is where you hook that up right here. It's just awesome suspension set. You can adjust all your camera there, which is awesome. It's all from the factory too. Everything's adjustable. Fuel cell, and not much else to see in there. But it's pretty cool seeing the air jack right there. All your luggage goes in there too. You know. I'm just kidding. There's no luggage in a race car. So inside it is all race car, which is sweet. The battery's up here for keeping the weight in the middle instead of usually up front on the road car. We just put in, or the guys just put in the secondary seat for test rides tomorrow with potential new clients that might be buying these things, which is going to be sweet. It's a full roll cage, which is really, really robust, and it's going to save you if you ever get into any trouble. And then we're going to bring you around to the other side, the driver's side. Well, that's where the fun starts. So I'm going to check out the interior. I already sat in it, and it's really a tight fit, but I'm 6'2", but once you're in, it's actually really nice. So there's no graceful way to do this. I'm still trying to decide which was like the best way, if you go butt first. Let's do butt first, ready? And then we get in. And you're supposed to do this fast at the track. And then buckle. Go. 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 And go. And then we tighten them down. Squish the nuts. There's one. There's 2 nuts gone, and I'm in. And you go brum 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 brum. So that's it. So this is steering wheel. You got buttons that do things. I don't know any of them except for, I'm sure that means dark. This is for your pit speeds. You can set that to limit your pit speed, which is sweet. You have their switches moved down here because they had to cut it out here to fit the bar on, so they relocated the lighting switch here. And then you've of course got the super lightweight carbon fiber paddle shifters right here. The whole center console has been replaced on the race car from the stock like road car to this panel, which has got your main power, your hazards. I believe that's an emergency like fire button. And then all your traction control settings, it's all here. Like they kind of have a little scale here of what setting you should be at depending on temperatures and humidities and other factors like rain and things like that, track conditions. So you can kind of decide which one you should be at with this dial, and your traction control will change based on that setting, which is pretty sweet. Then your standard Porsche shift knob is here. You actually have some HVAC and AC still in this car, which is incredible on a hot racing day. You don't have to just rely on your like ice cool suit. Other than that, there's a nice space for your helmet. I actually feel like I sit really low in here, which is sweet because I'm 6'2", and I still have plenty of helmet room, which is very nice. So you're not banging your head around. I think you have electric mirrors still, which is hilarious. And the rest is kind of just race car stuff. It's completely stripped out. The only thing that looks like a normal Porsche is the dashboard, although the instruments have been replaced by the Porsche Motorsport's like racing instrument panel, which is really, really cool. Once we fire that up, I'll show you that a little later in the video. And that's it. It's not a manual because these are all PDK only, which is good for lap times, but no fun for Josh. But whatever. It's not my car. That's it. How cool is this? Brah, brah, brah. Kinda. Oh, this is not. Yes. As Jacob would do. Okay. That is a quick walk around of the Cayman GT4 Clubsport 718 Porsche 2020 car. So next up, we're gonna get into some shooting on the track, some stills, some rollers, and we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, it's funny doing your own.
Trying to help out. We need gas because it's a gasoline motor, and it runs on. Oh, sorry, now I'm just fuel. It is gasoline, but it's 93 octane normal. I think it wants to run on 98, but there's no 98 around, so it can run on 93, and that's what we're gonna do because it works.
You just won't be able to hit it quite so hard to prevent it.
Right.
2019. Now I run about 1,000 RPM. When I start was about 1,200. It's like a regular car when you start.
Like
the cold
with
start.
the automatic choke on it.
Correct, yeah.
So just oil
The
pressure.
reeds.
Yeah.
It is cool.
Go by yourself in the waste time. You gotta adjust this from below there.
Really, probably don't need the traction.
You don't need it, yeah.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Brainerd International Raceway. I was just putting on the vibe. They're doing a couple of shakedown laps before we go out for some rollers because the car is brand new and actually has never run before, to my knowledge. So they're just doing a little shakedown. We just put some new wheels on it and making sure everything drives right before we get out for some rollers. So there they are, coming around turn 4. We'll get them as we come past this straight. Yay! Yay! Oh, hey. Alright, so update. We've been working on the car, except there's an issue where they did the test laps, just like shaking down the car, and they had a low oil pressure warning light show up. So then they kind of weren't sure how to handle that just yet because it's not exactly our car. It belongs to Porsche North America. And so we slept on it and we got some answers back from some people who know. They said there's actually some faulty sensors in this car and that's why they're going off when they shouldn't be. And we're just gonna let them go. But we cleared all of that and it's almost ready to go time. Right, Jason? But right now they're putting in the fire suppression bottle. So if there's a fire issue, all you gotta do is pull that fire emergency little button thing and it puts it out, and getting the seats back in and all the battery in, and hopefully we'll be out on the track soon for some photography because we've been here a really long time and we haven't done anything yet. Well, we shot some last night. So we're just kind of sitting around, getting really familiar with all the junk around in this garage. Not junk, useful tools. Like this. Look at this. That's all I got. We'll update you in a second. Pow! Frank, what are you doing?
Taking the car apart.
It's cool, I thought it was brand new.
Taking the car apart before we put it back together again.
New cars are not working.
Pull that over there. No, we gotta, rotate. We're on.
About to start doing some rollers finally. It's been a few hours. Oh, I'm standing around. An hour. How's it fun? Stay wide. Ride the apex with them. A little faster. Stay with them. We're going to speed it up. So finally got a chance to get out with the car. We got like 10 minutes before we kind of have to get this thing back to the pits to prepare for its event ahead. So I've got like 10 minutes to try to get some cool photos and try to do just that. Yeah. just got done shooting the Cayman GT4 on the track. It was an awesome experience getting to just be right in front of a race car on the track and kind of move them around and get some great stuff. We just did a little FPV stuff as well. I'm not sure how that'll turn out. I didn't tell him I was doing that, so I had to chase him a little bit. But that's gonna do it. We had some fun. Thank you for BIR for inviting us up here to shoot this thing, and Alex Sajati, who's kind of helped put this together and be the driver. And yeah, we'll be back with more sweet content again very soon. Thanks.